The Black-Eyed Demon. This story is from the 1980s. Kevin lived in Texas with his wife Rachel, his son James, and daughter Emma. It was winter, and the whole family returns home late at night.
Are we home yet, Daddy? I am very sleepy.
Don't bother Daddy, sweetie. He's driving.
Dearie, you can count until 10 and we'll probably be at home.
Emma starts to count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Kevin stopped the car as soon as she said 6.
Daddy, I haven't finished my counting yet.
There, standing in front of the car, is a shivering child, standing in the road.
You guys sit inside. I'll go find out what's going on.
Be careful, Kevin.
I will. You stay with the children.
Kevin goes to the child, who stands with his face lowered.
What happened, son? What is your name? And where are your mom and dad?
My name is John. My mom and dad told me to wait for them here. We are very poor. I have been standing since morning, and they did not come.
The child looks at Kevin. Kevin feels pity for him.
Let's go. You can come to our house today.
Kevin makes John sit in the car and tells Rachel everything.
But Kevin, how can we take someone else's child to our house? What if his parents come looking for him?
I don't know that, Rachel, but we can't just leave him here in the cold.
Kevin drives the car and everyone comes home. James and Emma are staring at John. John silently comes inside the house. As soon as he comes inside the house, he looks up at the chandelier. A devilish grin crosses his face. Kevin was standing directly below it.
James and Emma, this is John. And today you guys will share your room with him, okay?
Okay, Daddy.
James whispers to Emma.
He's really strange. Why is he just staring at the house?
I don't know, brother. Maybe he's never seen such a big house. Come on, John. Let's show you our room.
John, first come and eat something.
No, I'm not hungry.
John, Emma, and James go into the room.
Strange. He was alone on the road since morning and now saying he's not hungry. That doesn't seem right.
You too, Rachel? Come on, I'm very sleepy.
As Kevin and Rachel begin to leave, the hanging chandelier falls from the roof. They both get scared.
See? I said something is wrong.
Nothing's wrong. I'm fine. The screw must have just loosened in the chandelier. Thank God the children weren't around. Now, let's clean it up before the kids get into this mess.
Just then, John is looking at them both with his black, scary eyes, and goes away smiling. Emma cannot sleep. She is too excited.
Go to sleep, Emma. Why are you jumping?
Brother, tell me a story, will you? I'll sleep then.
Then John comes, looking normal.
Should I tell the story?
Emma and James look at John as he starts telling the story.
11 years ago, a woman named Helen came to this city. She was very poor and looking for work. One day, Helen meets a man named Peter. Peter was born with black eyes, and his family called him Satan. But Helen did not mind at all, and they fell in love. And after some time, they got married. They had a son a year later. Do you think he would be evil? Strange, bad events would happen whenever their family would visit somewhere. They were kicked out of towns and cities. Helen died of this shock. Even Peter could not bear the shock. He gave his son all his black powers to take revenge from the city. And then Peter also gave his life. Now, whenever that kid visits someone's home, chaos starts there. and now he is taking his family revenge from the entire city and will continue to do so.
Emma and James are listening to the story carefully, and they are scared.
Who was that child, John?
John looks at her and says nothing.
Now go to sleep, Emma. It's midnight.
Everyone falls asleep, and John's eyes open up. He has black eyes and a devilish smile on his face.
Now it's time for you guys to sleep forever.
Rachel wakes up, and then wakes up Kevin.
Wake up, Kevin. I can't sleep. An unknown child is in my children's bedroom.
Okay, let's see if everyone is asleep or not.
John pushes Emma and James off the bed.
What are you doing, John? Is this a time for a joke?
Emma starts crying. Kevin and Rachel rush to hear Emma's crying voice. As soon as they open the door, they are left speechless. James and Emma are crying badly.
Mommy, John has beaten us.
When Kevin and Rachel look at John, John's eyes turn black and he laughs out loud.
Calling me to your home, guys. You have called your doom. Now everything will be ruined in this house.
Kevin angrily runs towards John, but is suddenly overtaken by John's evil eyes. Kevin's eyes also turn black, and he picks up a knife.
Don't think, Kevin. Just obey.
Kevin angrily runs towards Rachel and attacks her. Rachel runs away with both children, but John comes in front of her.
Leave us alone. We helped you. Let us go.
Then Kevin stabs her in the back with the knife. He is still under the control of John. Kevin also kills James. Then John looks towards Kevin. John waves his hand and Kevin jumps off the roof of his house, and he too dies. John sneaks out of the house and makes Emma just like him. The next night, a man named Max was coming home from the office. Then he saw a child who is shivering.
What happened, dearie?
The child lifts her head and looks at him. She is Emma. After some time, Max starts walking to his house with Emma, and his eyes have also turned black. The end.